Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and freaking early. It's 3:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. It's going to be I'm going to definitely put out 2 videos today. I'm working on another video, and I'm not going to give it away what I'm working on. And I'm going to have this video here. Now, this video here, I want to talk about 2 people, or 2 channels, 2 entities. Ethan Ralph of Killstream. Okay, I want to talk about him a little bit. And I want to talk about Elon Musk and my Twitter account, which I think I'm the only one that knows it exists. By the way, I think my Twitter account is DarylP31 at ArtistNRecovery, or ArtistNRecovery at DarylP31. That shows how much I care about Twitter. All right, let's start with Ethan Ralph. Okay, I've gotten about 3 phone calls, text messages, and voicemails. The reason they're voicemails is because you guys see me here. You guys know I get up at 2 a.m. I'm not lying about that. I'm not making that up. So obviously, my business day is over by supper time, dinner time, 6 o'clock or so. And these are when the calls come in, a lot of calls. A lot of people try to get a hold of me, from say 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's just not going to happen. If I'm awake, I'm not going to answer it. I just don't. It's not my business hours, man. And so I've gotten about 3 calls, 3 attempts to reach out, 3 each. I think 1 or 2 messages and 3 phone calls, 3 voicemails from Ethan Ralph. Let me talk about Ethan Ralph a little bit. I'm not going to say anything bad or good or anything about Ethan Ralph, because I got these phone calls, and it says, "This is Ethan Ralph from Killstream. We've been watching your videos. We really want you to be on the show." I think he said, I don't know if he said he didn't say he was enjoying them. He got a kick out of them. He said, he said, "We've been watching all your videos, or a lot of your videos, and we want you to be on the show." Okay. Now, I got to be honest. Like I put on my community page a couple times. I asked you guys, who is Ethan Ralph? And this is the problem I have. I've tried to find Ethan Ralph on YouTube. And when I search Ethan Ralph, I find a lot of channels talking about Ethan Ralph. The stuff that pops up for Killstream seems to be more video game orientated. And I did a video. I have 2 complete video gaming sets here that I never touch. I literally have dozens of video games here. I just got a new PlayStation. I don't even know what it is, and I haven't touched it. I wish I was more into it. I feel like I'm missing out on something, but I'm just not into it. So I go to look up Ethan Ralph. I go to see what he's about. Like with me, you type in ArtistNRecovery or Daryl P, you'll find me right here. You watch one video and you get a pretty good idea. I say right in the front, right underneath my name, liberal, progressive, social, and political issues. Basically, that's who I am. Below the 5th column, you know who he is. You watch one video. Trey Crowder, the liberal redneck. You see, I just compared myself with 2 biggies there. And you know who I am. But when I type in Ethan Ralph and Killstream, I get a whole mishmash of 10, 12 different people talking about Ethan Ralph. And I really don't know who he is or what he's about. I found one video where he allegedly got in some kind of altercation in Puerto Rico. Then this other name keeps popping up, Destiny. I don't know who Destiny is. To me, I'm not busting here, but Destiny, the first thing I think of is a woman. It's a woman's name, but I don't think it is a woman. I don't know if this is, I don't know who these guys are. They started popping up when I started talking about Nick Fuentes and America First and all that nonsense. And so I get the feeling that they are incels. If they don't have anything to do with that, I please forgive me. But that's the feeling I get. So I've gotten these 3 invitations, and I'll admit it, this channel struggles sometimes. I am bound and determined to keep this channel and do what I'm still here on this earth to do, and that's, spread what I've learned through my 20 plus years of addiction and my 16 plus years of recovery. I could get 0 views or I could get 1 million views, but I'm still going to do this. And I struggle sometimes. Everybody wants to get a lot of views. I know. I look at any of these channels with Ethan Ralph, and they get anywhere from 60,000 views, which would be great for just even a fraction of those would be great for me. So I'm thinking about my channel. Should I go on this channel? And another thing, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm going to be 57 years old, and I've never gone on anybody else's channel. I've never even done the FaceTime thing or whatever. So I have some apprehensions. I have no problem with debating, sitting in debate. I've never really done a lot of debating. I imagine I don't have a problem doing, going on somebody else's show and being questioned or taken to task for my ideas. I'd welcome it. But I need to get a good idea of what this guy's about. So I've been kind of ambivalent about this idea. I'm getting this invitation that could really kick up my views. But at the same time, I just don't know what's behind this door I'm going to walk through. I have no idea at all. Like I said, I don't really think unless I don't think there's any chance that he's that offensive that I wouldn't consider at least going on his show and telling him that I think he's offensive. Like I said, I'm just guessing here. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting it all wrong and the guy's actually a liberal progressive guy. I don't know. But every time I go to look who he is, I don't have a lot of time to resource all sorts of videos. Like I said, there's about 10 different faces that pop up on all these videos, and I just don't have the time for it, and I just shut it off, and I'll do that later. And that's where it's ended for the last. I've gotten these invitations for about a year now. Okay, so let me know. Please let me know in the comments, who is Ethan Ralph? Who is Destiny? What is Killstream? And should I go on the show? You guys, I'll let you guys decide for me. Just like Elon Musk. All right, so this is the newest thing from Elon Musk. I trust Elon Musk about as much as I trust Donald Trump, which is absolutely less than 0. So his newest thing, and I voted on this on Twitter, is that if you think he should step down as CEO, you can vote. And I actually voted, step down, get out of there. Now, I think, if he's a billionaire, he didn't get to be a billionaire by being an idiot. I think this is somehow it's a win-win situation either way for him. And by the way, the yeses to step down are winning. I'll put that on my thumbnail. So it's interesting to see. Will he just ignore it like he's ignored everything else he said he'd do, or will he actually step down? He's the boss, so he can do whatever he wants. I think I think he has it. I think it's a win-win situation for him. I think if he's considering stepping down and putting up maybe a puppet in his place as CEO. Somebody that could take all the heat and all the kicking and beating for everything that goes on for his decisions. That's kind of what I think he's doing here. He'll say, well, I'm no longer CEO, this guy's CEO. And he'll just be a puppet, So Elon Musk will be speaking through this guy's mouth, and he'll take all the beatings and all the kickback on all the decisions, which would be perfect for Elon Musk because he takes a beating for everything he's doing these days, rightfully so. Which brings me to my last thing here. I have been trying ridiculously hard to get kicked off Twitter. I have no use for Twitter. I really don't. We all have our favorite social media platforms. YouTube is my favorite social media platform. I love watching the videos, probably because, again, I'm artistic, I'm creative, and I like seeing and hearing. I like a lot of input all at once. And Twitter bores me. Reading a comment here, a comment there, it bores me. It does. I know I'm behind the times. I know I'm not with it. So I've been trying to use Twitter as a way to bring back people to YouTube. I admit it. And this is another rule that Musk just made up that he's going to eliminate. He's going to totally ban Twitter accounts like mine. If you look at my Twitter account, it's all just links to my YouTube to my YouTube channel. I'll comment like on Marjorie Taylor Greene or on Kyle Rittenhouse, but I'll just do an effort to get him to watch the YouTube channel. That's all it is. And so just recently, I'll put the links down below. Elon Musk says he's going to ban all that. And it's kind of questionable if, how far he's going to go to ban just, if you just say, hey, here's a link referencing a Time article, is he going to ban that? I don't think so. But I'm blatantly advertising my YouTube channel on Twitter, and I'm still up. I've been doing my hardest. I've been doing my damnedest to get kicked off Twitter because I just feel like I have no use for it. I really don't. It doesn't seem like it's producing anything for my YouTube channel, which is my only creative interest here. So I've been seeing if hey, if I can't get it to work for me, I'm just gonna be a thorn in Elon Musk's side as much as I can, and that hasn't even been working. So I'm still up on Twitter, even though I can't even get him to it. That's bad. They say that there's hate and there's love, but the worst thing is indifference, and that's the truth, man. Because everybody's just indifferent to my Twitter page, but that's not. I really couldn't care less. All right, so the links will be down below. I'll be back later. I'll be back later with another video today. You guys have a great Monday.